pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Stormy today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
All this week, you can stop in at any one of their 9 Grossenberg locations and check out the new John Deere tractor and Z-Track style mowers during their lawnmower demo week. Grossenberg sales staff will take the time to find the right equipment for your mowing needs. Partner up with Grossenberg Implement and get your butt in the seat this week. Don't miss out on their lawnmower demo week, Monday through Friday at all 9 Grossenberg locations across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Grossenberg Implement, serving you since 1937.
Philip Pit Stop is a local family-owned C-store for fuel and snacks. Located 1 block from the school, Philip Pit Stop is open until 10 p.m. Buses are welcome. Warm up with coffee, cappuccino, or hot cocoa. Enjoy $1 fountain drinks or coffee if you bring your own cup, or free with a 10-gallon fuel fill. There's easy walk-through to Subway for hot sandwiches, wraps, soups, and made fresh daily cookies. They look forward to serving you at Philip Pit Stop and Subway. Philip Building Center is your local full-service lumber yard, building materials, and hardware store ready to aid in all of your project needs. They offer steel buildings and custom sheds and encourage you to stop in for a quote or to learn more about their blow-in insulation trailer rentals, screen repairs, custom glass cutting, DeWalt and Stanley tools, PPG paints, stock tanks, electric fencing material, and plumbing supplies. They wish all area schools a successful and healthy sports season.
Looking for lending partners that aren't afraid to get their boots dirty? Then talk to our ag lenders here at the bank. Our lenders know ag, and they're local. Because we make our decisions locally, you'll get quick answers on your loan requests. Stop by to talk or call to schedule an appointment today. First National Bank of Philip and Faith, your partners in banking. Member FDIC. Online at fnbphilip.com.
Philip Motor, always ready to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service and the latest vehicles and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motor. Family-owned for over 40 years, they're known far and wide for offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, helpful car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotor.com or stop by and see their new and pre-owned inventory. Philip Motor proudly supports the Philip Scotties in all school activities and sports. Philip Motor, your small-town dealer.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Phillip, talk to State Farm agent Jan Hewitt.
The Retro in Phillip is a proud supporter of the Phillip Scotties, offering fresh, homemade pizza and pitas made to order, with basic pizzas including specialty pizzas like taco, chicken garlic, bacon mac and cheese, breakfast and fruit. Plus they have gluten-free options with 16 different pitas to choose from, plus sandwiches, fried food, appetizers, soups and salads, and novelty and hard ice cream. Dine in or carry out from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. That's the Retro in Phillip.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week. For hours and more helpful information, see their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
In today's economy, every dollar counts. To be certain you have the right insurance coverage at the right price, Bank West agents work with multiple companies to compare options on your behalf. Your Bank West agent can help you avoid paying too much, while assuring you have adequate coverage for those times when you need it most. Contact your local Bank West agent for a free policy review. Insurance products are not deposits, are not FDIC insured, and may lose value.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
4E Foods, your locally owned, full-service grocery store in Philip, South Dakota. We have everything you need, including roasted chicken and a full deli with homemade soups and salads. Choose from our nice selection of fresh-cut steaks and meats, plus a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, and so much more. We are open 7 days a week and are conveniently located at 101 East Pine Street. Feel free to give us a call at 605-859-2727. 4E Foods, proud supporters of the Philip Scotties.
Back to the Kennedy Implement broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
We should be starting shortly. I'm going to apologize for misreading the school calendar. I guess I misread it. I read it to say baccalaureate started at 3 and commencement started at 4. I was an hour late. It's 2 and 3. That's why we're here now. I'm lucky I got here early. Otherwise I wouldn't have got this on in time at all. We should be starting pretty quick. live stream helper, assistant, whatever, but he's graduating.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to stand before you today to share with you a moment between the Lord and the Moses, found in Exodus chapter 33. The Lord said, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." And Moses said to the Lord, "If your presence will not go with me, do not bring us up from here, for how shall it be known that I have found favor in your sight? I am the people. Is it not in your going with us so that we are distinct, I and your people from every other people on the face of the earth?" We get a glimpse today of Moses depending on God, and then God reassuring him that he does indeed go with Moses, and he will give Moses everything he needs to succeed. Moses was hesitant to take a step without God, even asking that if you're not going to go with me, do not leave me from this moment or from this place. See, Moses knew that everything is riding on the Lord, and he asked him to please go with me, for I am nothing without you. I chose this because in this moment, you are about to take a step forward into a different direction. Some of you are confident in the direction you've chosen. Others are growing more and more confident as time goes on. Others are hesitant to move forward, wondering about what is in store. Most of us will tell you that for the rest of your life, you're going to move between all three and it's all right. God goes with you. For years of study and formation have prepared you for this moment, in part for what you're going to meet out there. And so here begins my prayer for you. I pray that you also would continue to trust and rely on God to guide you, and to allow him to continue to build you up in the good work that he began in you. He is committed to carrying that out to completion in you, working in the talents that you already know and those you will develop in the future. He's going to develop those to the fullest so that you continue your journey confident. I also pray that God gives you his grace and insight to make wise decisions and to be ready with forgiveness, even when you are not ready. Also the courage to be faithful to your commitments and confidence in the support of those who love you. I pray that God blesses you to be a little uncomfortable with easy answers, to know when lies are above, so that you value yourself more and more, and when you are in turmoil, you turn to God. I pray that God would bless you with some anger at injustice, oppression, and the exploitation of people, so that you will help your neighbor find justice, equity, and peace. I pray that God will bless you with tears for those who suffer from any kind of pain, so that you will reach out your hand to comfort them and walk with them during that time. I also pray that God will bless you with the hopes and dreams, so that you will do things which others tell you cannot be done. I pray that your integrity is a gift to the world. And I pray that your love may overflow more and more with knowledge and insight to help you to determine what is best, and that God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit will be with you now and always. Amen.
Okay, the class of 2024 will now receive your local scholarships.
If you are a presenter and you haven't already made it over to this area, just step over this way so that you can get up here when it's your turn. There's an insert that has a list on it of the order we'll go in for the scholarships that we're going to front. I have a couple more here if you didn't pick one up. All right, our first one is the Boyle Family Scholarship. Each of these students will receive $500. Ryder Peterson, Asher Peterson, Kay Fitzgerald, yes, Kiara Perkins, and Alan Spry. Of Christopher C. Lurs offers a scholarship this year. It's for $500 to Tyan Schofield. West Central Electric is giving $1,000 each to Wade K. Burns, Dane Daly, Tyan Schofield, Alan Spry, and Kate Fitzgerald. The family of Douglas Payne awards a scholarship each year for $500 to Leah Staben. And kids, some of these have a check attached to them, so keep an eye on them. There's a check. Paul and Charlotte Rosette Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 to Dane Daly. Palmer and Dorothy Pearson Scholarship for $450, Josie Menzel. Jerry and Karen Crutch Family Scholarship, $4,000 over 4 years, Leah Staben. Scotchman Industries gives 2 general scholarships. They are for $1,200 over 4 years to Alan Spry and Lane Kuchenbecker. They also give a welding and machining scholarship to Dane Davis. And I think that was $1,000 to that one. I don't have it written down. Okay, the Richard and Echo Rockefeller Scholarship goes to the senior who has improved their grade point average the most this year, and it's $150 to Rainey Snyder. Of Trent and Alan Mack gives scholarships each year. This year they are for $225 to Kate Fitzgerald and Tucker Bowe. The Douglas Hawk Francis Murphy Scholarship is $2,000 over 2 years to Riker Peterson.
First National Bank Scholarship for $1,000 to Alan Spry. The family of Steve Crutch gives a scholarship in his memory. It's for $500 for Dane Daly. The family of Todd Atkinson give 2 scholarships in his memory for $500 each to Leah Staven and Wakely Burns. Leah, stay here. The class of 1964 scholarship for $400 goes to Leah Staven. Cottonwood Roping Club gives a rodeo scholarship. This will be for $500 to Josie Menzel. Philip Livestock Auction gives a scholarship for $250 to Tara Schofield. The Richard and Gladys Smith Scholarship goes to someone going into a medical field. It's for $1,000 to Alan Spry. The Edward and Alice Arthur Memorial for $200 to Tyan Schofield. We have a new one this year, the Hunt Max Scholarship. I believe the Max he was a county agent here. His family started the scholarship. They are giving 2 at $1,000 each to Alan Spry and Tucker Bowe. And the Peggy Jo Weber Memorial Nursing Scholarship, the family gives $500. It's to Alan Spry.
This is the first year of the Laura Shippey Rickman Memorial Scholarship. Thank all the candidates that applied this year. Excellent, excellent applications. I'd also like to thank my family and friends that helped me with the selection process, because I don't think I could have narrowed it down. This year we're going to give out 3 $300 scholarships. And our recipients this year is Tucker Bowe, Leighton Turkelson, and Josie Menzel.
The Golden West Communication Scholarship for $1,000 goes to Wakely Burns.
So, we started the scholarship after Pedro died. And it's for whoever was where he was at when he was a junior in high school. And it's a $300 scholarship, and it goes to Diane Nurse. The
family of Leo Patton has started a new scholarship this year. It will be for $250 to Alan Spratt. The Morris Hancock Memorial was created for an individual who represents what Morris was all about. He was born in Long Valley and graduated from Kadoka High School. He was a lifetime member of the community and well known in the surrounding communities. He could bring a smile to everyone's face. He had a heart of gold and was always willing to lend a helping hand. He took time for everyone. This character scholarship is based on kindness, caring, and community. 3 scholarships are awarded each year, one in Wall, one in Phillip, and one in Kadoka. And each town has its own committee made up of 3 individuals that are chosen by the family to choose the recipient. I'm honored to award this year's Morris Hancock Scholarship to Wakely Burns. And it's $500. The MG Oil Corner Pantry Scholarship, they've done this for maybe 5 years now. It's $1,000 each to Leighton Turkelson and Alan Spratt.
Each year, Phillip FFA gives out a handful of scholarships to outstanding 4-year FFA members. This year we selected 2 $500 scholarships, Leah Staten and Terry Schofield. This year, the Phillip High School Rodeo Club is going to give out its first scholarship. This member was an outstanding member for 4 years. Really helped rebuild the program. Guilty Mental, $500 scholarship.
The Chana Godsladen Inspire Scholarship is an $800 scholarship given over a 2-year period to a Phillip High School graduate. It was created in memory of Chana Godsladen, a 2010 graduate of PHS, who passed away in August 2019 in a tragic car accident. The following tribute is the essence of who Chana truly was to those who knew her. Chana's legacy: to inspire, to dream big, to seek adventure, to confidently persist, to be thankful, to leave a mark. With that, our family is pleased to award the Chana Godsladen Inspire Scholarship to Wakely Burns.
Family of Janet Jones gives a scholarship to her in her memory. Which are $250 each to Tara Schofield and Lane Kuchenbecker.
On behalf of Georgia, Brandon and Alex Moose, we'd like to present the Harlan Moose Award Scholarship this year
for $500 to Dane Daly. The Treasure Scholarship on behalf of the Board of Trustees. Congratulations to our graduates. For those people that don't know about the Elizabeth Trenchard Scholarship, it was started by a longtime member of Milesdale, was Roy Trenchard. On behalf of his wife Elizabeth, he set up the Trenchard Scholarship, and he left his farm and ranch land in Houghton County and then land in Iowa to establish a scholarship. And the first scholarships in 1966, they gave 2 of them away for $250. And starting this fall, the scholarships will increase to $3,000 or $1,500 a semester for up to 8 semesters. And over the creation of this scholarship, we've given it to 1,106 students as of this graduation class. And the sum of $2,264,000 has been given away to Houghton County students. Letters out with the information how to get that $1,500 per semester. So hang on to these letters.
Tucker Bowe, Wade Claiborne, Dane Daly, Kate Fitzgerald, Jess Jones, Lane Kuchenbecker, Diamond Lurs, Riker Peterson, Asher Peterson, Tyan Schofield, Rainey Snyder, Alan Spry, Leah Staben, Leighton Turkelson, and Quinn Turkelson.
Marvin Chiak Memorial Scholarship. Marvin was a longtime administrator, coach here at Phillip High School, and later on the NMD agent for years here. On behalf of the Chiak family, we would like to present Rainey Snyder a scholarship for $200.
Also Dane Daly for $200.
And this year's Better Life, our scholarship, Better Life is formerly NMD and merged to become Better Life now Insurance. And this recipient for this year for $500 is Kate Fitzgerald.
Phillip Ambulance Service Scholarship is for $500. Goes to a person going into a medical field, Alan Spry.
Phillip Lodge and Free and Accepted Masons annually award scholarships to 2 graduates of Phillip High School. This is funded through donations from members and through a golf tournament that will be hosted this year, Sunday, June 2nd. On behalf of Phillip Lodge number 153, it is my pleasure to announce this year's recipients, Lane Kuchenbecker and Riker Peterson.
On behalf of the Phillip Chapter of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, I have 2 scholarships in the amount of $200 going to Alan Spry and Abby Wiswell. One graduate that was a participant in the South Dakota Teen Teacher Program. She spent several hours this year teaching character counts to 2nd graders. And on behalf of the South Dakota Youth Foundation, I would like to recognize Sarah Houston with a $250 scholarship. On behalf of the class of 1973 and the Brooklocker family, I would like to award the Paul Brooklocker Memorial Scholarship to Alan Spry. The next one is Dallas Brooklocker Kudos Award. Dallas's friends and family, this would be hard. Dallas's friends and family would describe him as a kind-hearted person with a contagious smile, often followed by a crisp joke to lighten the mood. Someone who enjoyed being around people, a reliable teammate on and off the field, always having time to help someone out, and above all else, a solid friend. The Kudos Award, given in his memory, to a PHS senior represents a legacy that Dallas left behind. His willingness to always lend a helping hand, whether someone was watching or not. The recipient of this award values friendship very deeply and demonstrates his character by being social and helpful and always asking a fellow student how his or her day was going. They have learned that even though people may not ask for help, there was always someone in need. This graduate is always willing to lend a helping hand, knowing that it will bring comfort and a sense of relief to whomever it may be. The 2024 Kudos Award, chosen by a committee of teachers for the amount of $500, goes to Kate Fitzgerald.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Nelson's grandma, and I'm here in lieu of her mom and dad today, and her cousin Austin's here to present the 6 $200 scholarships in Jennifer's Celebration of Life program. The first is Amaya, sorry, ma'am. Wakey Burns, Dave Bailey, Tucker Bowe, Alan Spry. And I'm sure most of you, first of all, I want to say Nikki and Wes just appreciated all the applicants. It was very, very difficult to choose. They were all wonderful, and they exemplified what Jennifer's interests were. And you've all heard this except maybe a few, but her mama wanted me to read this because Jennifer wanted you to go make a difference. One day a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy picking up and gently throwing things into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Young man, what are you doing?" The boy replied, "Throwing starfish back into the sea. The surf is up and the tide's going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." The man laughed for himself and said, "Do you realize there are miles and miles and miles of shoreline and hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the surf. Then smiling at the man, he said, "I made a difference to that one." So go out and make it.
2006 was the last graduating class of Midland High School. The Midland Alumni Board chose at that time to continue rewarding students with a Midland Adventist with $500 scholarship. These students are Tucker Bowe, Dane Bailey, and Jess Jones.
Thank you. Through the support of this community, the Phillips County School District is able to fulfill their mission to support the students, staff, and faculty of the school district. In that regard, on behalf of the Phillips County School Club, it's my pleasure to announce this year's recipients of the Booster Club Scholarship. $1,000 will go to the following graduates: Amaya Camp, Dave Bailey, David Burns, Alan Sprague, and Lane Krugenbecker. Thank you very much.
Okay. So Braddock Durnell, do we have everybody? I'm skipping it. Okay. Braddock Durnell family left quite a sizable donation for our students each year. Each of these students will receive $2,000. Okay. Tucker Bowe, Wakely Burns, Amaya Camp, Dane Daly, Kate Fitzgerald, Jess Jones, Lane Kuchenbecker, Diamond Lurs, Josie Menzel, Asher Peterson, Riker Peterson, Kiara Perkins, Tara Schofield, Tyan Schofield, Rainey Snyder, Alan Sprague, Leah Staben, Leighton Turgelson, and Quinn Turgelson,
We think she's the end of the line. Adley Wiswell. So some of our graduates were awarded outside scholarships, such as from their college and things like that, prior to today. And rather than have you come up for each one, if I call your name, just stand up so you can be recognized for the ones that I'm listing. Some of the kids don't know about their college scholarships yet. They haven't found out. Okay, Tucker, please stand. He is receiving the SDSD Foundation Scholarship for $1,100. A DSU Wrestling Scholarship for $20,000 over 4 years, and a DSU Academic Scholarship for $59,000 over 4 years. He's receiving an SDSU Opportunity Scholarship for $7,500 over 4 years, an SDSU Yellow and Blue $16,000 scholarship over 4 years, an SDSU Yellow and Blue Distinguished Scholarship for another $16,000 over 4 years, the Jackrabbit Journey Dual Credit Scholarship for $1,000, and I already said the West Center, so that was earlier. Congratulations. Dane Daly also previously received a Midland Community Scholarship for $750. Jess Jones is receiving the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship for $7,500 over 4 years. Lane Kuchenbecker is receiving the DWU Dakota Wesleyan John Wesley Academic Scholarship for $60,000 over 4 years. A John Wesley Athletic Scholarship for an extra $20,000 over 4 years. And a Dakota Wesleyan University Dual Credit Scholarship for $125. Josie Minzel is receiving a Western Legacy 20X High School Rodeo Scholarship for $1,000 and the Miles Community College Rodeo Scholarship for $7,500. Laura Griffin, the Chadron State College Dean Scholarship for $2,000 over 4 years. Ashley Peterson, the SD Opportunity Scholarship, which is $7,500 over 4 years. The SDSU Jackrabbit Journey Dual Credit Scholarship for $1,000, and the SDSU Yellow and Blue Scholarship for $3,000. Tara Schofield, the EW of Eastern Wyoming College Lancer Incentive Award for $3,000 over 2 years. Ryan Schofield, the National Farm Workers Program grant for $1,000 per year. Jamie Snyder, the SDSU Yellow and Blue Scholarship for $1,000. Alan is receiving SDSU Opportunity Scholar, or the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship for $7,500 over 4 years, an SDSU Jackrabbit Journey Dual Credit Scholarship for $1,000, an SDSU Yellow and Blue Scholarship for $3,000, a Bank West Scholarship for $1,500, an SDSU Wokini Scholarship for $20,000 over 4 years, and she already received the West Central Electric earlier, so. Staben, the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship for $7,500 over 4 years, the Dakota Core Scholarship, which includes for at USD, she will have all of her tuition paid and her books for 4 years. She gets a USD Beacon Business Scholarship for $5,000 over 2 years, and the USD Coyote Beginning Grant for $16,000 over 4 years. And Leighton Ferguson, the South Dakota Opportunity Scholarship for $7,500 over 4 years, and the BHSU Joe Giacometto Memorial Scholarship for $1,575. right, the last thing. Okay, the following students have achieved academic excellence by completing 4 credits each of English, math, science, 2 credits of foreign language or career technical education, 3 credits of social studies, and 1 credit of fine art. They also had to maintain a minimum grade point average, and they have earned the Regents Scholar Diploma. Tucker Bowe, Wakely Burns, Kate Fitzgerald, Jess Jones, Lane Kuchenbecker, Diamond Lurs, Asher Peterson, Riker Peterson, Alan Spry, Leah Staben, and Leighton Turkelson. Each year, it surprises me every time how much, when I add up how much money just you guys have gotten. These scholarships that are given here, all but a couple of them can only be given to Phillip High School graduates, not to any kids who graduate from other schools cannot receive these. And today, so if I add up, you're getting the trenchard over 2 or 4 years, depending on how long you're going and how many, and the full amount that you're going to receive if you keep going to school, $222,310. In the insert in that program, there's a list of second year and beyond ones, so you can apply for those next year. But after you a year from now, after you graduate, they're due each July, and so those of you who are still in college should apply for those this summer. They are located on our school website. Seniors, if you've received 1 or more of these scholarships today, I attached a letter to one of your certificates that has thank you addresses. I would like you to be sure to recognize these donors and to follow up with them and show your appreciation for the opportunities they've had at Phillip High School. Thank you.
Pre-commencement should start at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. That's about 7 minutes.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
When you visit a corporate pharmacy, you sometimes feel like a number waiting in line. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, we take pride in knowing our customers and take pride in the communities we serve. A difference you experience when walking through our doors. Doors that opened over 100 years ago, serving rural South Dakotans the best care possible. We exist to improve the quality of your life.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Kennedy Implement Broadcast booth. Be sure to check out their website for all your equipment needs.
Well, commencement should start shortly. Now the band director, Mrs. Bowen, is taking her spot up front. We must be about to start. If I'm not mistaken, we have 27 graduates. For a small school, this is a great turnout. It usually is. Might be 28. I see 28 chairs down here.
family and friends, to the Phillips High School class of 2024 graduation. It has been my pleasure and honor to watch this group of students grow and mature throughout their school years. It's not always been smooth, but it's always been interesting. You've left a legacy for other classes to follow. Now you're ready to get on with your next phase of life. Go out, be bold, and do great things. We're watching. At this time, I'd also like to recognize two longtime employees of our school district who are retiring this year. Mrs. Karen Nelson and Ms. Vicki Kappas. Mrs. Nelson started working for the Hawkins School District in 2005, and Ms. Kappas started working for the Hawkins School District in 1995. Join me in thanking them for the years of service. Oh, you can go. Join me in thanking them for years of service and dedication to the education of our students. Thank you very much.
I wonder if Donnie and Tammy are going to sing.
2024 Phillip High School graduation. Last night, as I was looking at the amazing northern lights, I was thinking about what I was going to write for my speech. The one thing I kept thinking of was gratitude. I am truly so grateful to have grown up in this community, and our entire class would like to thank each and every one of you for the endless support for every activity we have been a part of. Without all of you, we wouldn't be where we are today, so thank you. It's graduation day, the time where we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates, the successful navigation of late-night study sessions and caffeine overdoses. As we say goodbye to this class of bright minds, let us reflect on the journey that brought us to this moment. From preschool tantrums to college cramming, we've certainly come a long way. To the graduates, remember, life is like a multiple choice question. Sometimes confusing, occasionally frustrating, but always rewarding when you pick the right answer. And if all else fails, remember that Quizlet is your best friend. Congratulations, graduates, and may your future be as bright as you want it to be. Our salutatorian has managed to excel academically, proving that you don't need to shout from the rooftops to make your mark. With a healthy dose of sarcasm and a knack for leaving things until the last minute, Leah has shown us that sometimes the best things come to those who wait. Congratulations to our class of 2024 salutatorian, Leah Saban.
Thank you, Alan. Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone for being here today and supporting the graduates of 2024. First and foremost, I would like to thank the teachers, coaches, and advisors that have supported us throughout these past 4 years. Without your help, we would not have become the people we are today. We will always be grateful for your encouragement and guidance. You have allowed us to have many positive and valuable experiences, and the Phillip community is very fortunate to have you here. I would also like to thank the families and friends of our graduates who have always been by our side. You have been there to celebrate with us through the ups of life, and you have been there to comfort us in the downs of life. Your unwavering support will always be remembered and cherished. We are forever grateful to have you in our lives. Our senior quote this year is, "We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails," which was said by Dolly Parton. Throughout our many experiences in high school, we have all faced unique challenges, big and small. There are many circumstances in our lives that are out of our control. You can let those circumstances dictate your life, or you can adapt and overcome them. We could have let the winds of life carry us down the wrong path, but we didn't. There were many times where we could have all given up, but we didn't. Our role models and mentors have helped us learn how to overcome these challenges. They have taught us valuable lessons about what it means to live this life. Although they will not always be there to guide us, we can take the lessons they have taught us anywhere we go. No matter what path of life we take, we will inevitably be met with challenges, but I believe that we are prepared. Our unique experiences and skills will allow us to persevere. We will not let the winds of life blow us away. We will all face these tough times head on, and we will come out on top. I don't believe there is a single challenge that any of us here couldn't face. We will all grow as people. That is what we mean by this quote. We have gained the tools we need to overcome the obstacles in life, but we need to go out into the world to face those obstacles. While we may be safe on land, we all need to begin the voyage out into the seas of our future. Even now, as we begin to enter the next phase of our lives, we can never be sure where our futures will take us. We may not become the people we think we will be, and that is okay. I am confident that no matter where life takes us all, it will be good. We can't always sail in the direction we want, and sometimes we need to change our destination entirely. I have no doubt that the class of 2024 will go on to achieve great things. It has been an absolute pleasure to be able to learn and grow with you all. I can't wait to see where life takes us. It's time for all of us to begin sailing. Thank you.
That was Leah, hole in one, Staben.
In between setting new personal records on the track and our cross-country races, and keeping the beat for the PHS bands, our valedictorian somehow found time to excel academically, proving once and for all that you can do it all, as long as you have good sneakers and a killer drum set. Please help me congratulate Wakely Burns, our PHS Class of 2024 valedictorian.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, we made it, everyone. The day is here. Just when I thought these past few years couldn't take any longer, I'm now starting to wish they did. As a few of you know, speaking out loud isn't my greatest strength, so I hope I can keep this somewhat short and sweet. I quickly realized with a class this outstanding, that is a lot easier said than done. Everything I've learned from Mrs. O's speech class better not fail me now. I quickly want to show some appreciation to our faculty. Thank you to our school board and Mr. Riefman for keeping this place running smoothly. I'm happy to say I've never seen the inside of your office. Mrs. Menzel, I have, however, seen the inside of your office a time or two. But it usually involved a missing computer charger or to gain some important advice and receive some kind words that I really needed at the time. I will not forget that day. Thank you. Danny, Cassidy, Lisa, and Brittany, thank you for working hard every single day. Mrs. Dion, thank you for keeping us graduates on the track. Cody, thank you for taking care of this place. The AstroTurf is looking great. Nicole and Brenda, thank you for all the meals you provided us over all of these years. Now, back to the class of 2024. Other than the fact that we are all incredibly good looking, we're also very talented. I would quickly like to apologize to all incoming senior classes for the enormous amount of pressure we've put on your shoulders. It is fine if you don't accomplish as much as we have, but you guys better at least come close. Our volleyball team, specifically our seniors, Alan Diamond, and Maya Rainey, and Josie, had an outstanding season and played amazing at their final SODAC 16 game. Congrats to our football team for going undefeated until the last round of playoffs, but I must say, I'll never forget the first game of the season against a very competitive neighboring school that I'm sure most of you are aware of, you all. Anyways, I guess it wouldn't hurt to talk about cross country as well. Let me just say, if I told my younger self I was going to choose to take running 3 miles this seriously, I would have really hated my older self. Asher and Tucker, thank you two for pushing me to be the best runner I can, and for giving all you had to make our dream become a reality. Although we didn't have you this year, Twin, you've made the past few years of cross country a lot more fun. Our wrestling team also had an outstanding season and ended with a runner-up spot at state. I know I will never forget the SODAC 16 basketball game. Never have I seen a team filled with so much determination in a small locker room during halftime. It was almost impossible for Kate to miss a three-pointer during the second half, and it was exciting to watch Bryce and Pine fight for every rebound. Lane, Jess, Leighton, and Britt all played their hearts out as always. Quinn and Tara played amazing during their season as well. Our two gymnasts, Rainey and Amaya, did amazing at state, and I've only been hearing great things about our golf team this year. I won't forget about during Mrs. O's class last year when Leah tried not to make a big deal out of the fact that she hit a hole in one. Also, kudos to Jess for putting his body and face on the line during the 300 hurdles in track the other day. And I'm very excited to see what our team does at state this year. Good job to Alex, Dane, Tara, Sarah, Leah, Kiara, and Amaya during drama this year. You guys killed it at state. Congrats to our FFA teams at state, and to Colton, Sarah, and Tara on being national champions at 4H. If anyone needs their ranges judged, your people are sitting right over there. Mrs. Bowen and Mrs. Vinh, thank you guys for inspiring all of us to show our musical talent. It has been an honor playing in one of South Dakota's greatest high school bands. And to Hannah, the newest member of our class, thank you for providing us and the faculty with plenty of delicious treats. Academically, I would say that we all did a bit of teaching ourselves. Without us, Mrs. O would not have learned some important English vocabulary like drip, ice, or no cap. We also learned we could get Mrs. O to waste just a bit of class time if we got her talking about a good book or Caitlin Clark. In your defense, Mr. Sudbeck is just as guilty whenever any football game gets mentioned. By the way, Mr. Sudbeck, thanks for showing off a few of your cool moves on Rainey and Josie's Snapchat stories. Mr. Johnson, I apologize for all the time you had to kick us out of the standing room for looking at our phones. Hopefully, Tyne and Cohen singing on top of the old greenhouse that we were working on made up for it. If it didn't, then you definitely got even with us when we had to do that 10-hour OSHA class. Mrs. Snook, I won't forget the intense singing battles we had in your class with popular songs like Greater Than stands for and or sign opposite of hypotenuse. Mr. E, thanks for showing us a cool reaction involving sodium bicarbonate that ended with more of a loud bang than a quiet busy noise like it was supposed to. I can tell everything went as planned when he said, "Oh, I had no idea that would happen." I'm curious if some of that salt is still stuck on the ceiling. Mrs. Brookbacher and our FCCLA team always represents PHS so well at state. Adley, Allen, and Diamond, thanks for representing us this year. A personal thank you to Mrs. Brookbacher for showing me how to balance a checkbook, even though I may or may not have forgotten already. Also, sorry that we all snuck into the pool during state FCCLA our freshman year. And thank you to Sky for getting engaged that week so Mrs. Brookbacher would completely forget that we all snuck into the pool. Some other things I won't forget is how Leighton not only convinced Mrs. O to let just our class do a Christmas gift exchange, but he also orchestrated the whole thing himself. I guess it isn't too surprising, as we are her favorite class after all, even if she doesn't always admit it. I also won't forget how Riker and Lane always had a very strong case backed with many facts on why they should get to sit next to each other during English class. I definitely won't forget Cash's wedding in 3rd grade during recess. It was a very beautiful ceremony, and he looked very sharp in his tie that may have been a bit too big for him. We followed the ceremony with a fun game of the floor is lava and cops and robbers. I also won't forget Dane's amazing commentary during our basketball games. As if basketball season wasn't entertaining enough, I have right beside me always with a good mom joke. To be honest, I always thought tank tops with short shorts was more of a running thing, but the football guys proved out wrong during the very intense homecoming volleyball games. I'm so happy I've gotten to create so many memories with this class, and I know I wouldn't have wanted to experience high school with anyone else. As it all comes to an end, I couldn't help but do a bit of self-reflecting. I've learned that growing up is a lot harder than I initially thought. Finding the balance in life is a lot more important than I thought as well. There were many times when I told myself I would do whatever it takes to be top of my class or be one of the best runners the school has had. These goals were very important for me, but I needed to remember that it wasn't everything. Sometimes being a kid and creating fun memories can be just as important, since you can't do it forever. Being able to take a step back and taking a deep breath can be so important too. When life decides to throw an obstacle your way, you have to remember that things will be okay, no matter how stressful it may seem. After all, we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. By the way, I did not use AI or ChatGPT to write this speech, although it was very tempting. And to my very outgoing and amazing classmates, give yourselves a big pat on the back. We have finally earned it. Thank you.
Great job, you guys. The class of 2024 would like to share a video of their memories that was prepared. You don't want to, again, I don't want to. Please give them a moment to set up. And a thank you to Heidi Burns for putting it all together.
If we lose the sound, it means I muted it because they're probably going to play, copyrighted music. Okay. If you didn't catch it, I muted it because I'm pretty sure that was all copyrighted music. So we're back.
At this time, I would like to present the senior class with their diplomas. They have met the requirements of graduation as set forth by the Hawkins School District, and it is my pleasure to present to you today your high school diplomas. If the first group would make their way over. Under James Bowe. Wakely Fitzgerald Burns. Amaya Jordan Camp. Hannah Elizabeth Harley. James Stephen Daly. Kate Kennedy Fitzgerald. Sarah Jarman Houston. Jess James Jones. Holden Lee Kramer. Lane Matthew Kuchenbecker. Diamond Kennan Lurs. Josie May Menzel. Britt Allen Morrison. Kiara J. Perkins. Asher John Peterson. Riker Burgess Peterson. Owen D. Redley. Tara James Schofield. Kirk Schofield. Alexander Roger Scow. Cash John Paul Slaughter. Brady Joyce Snyder. Alan Jennison Spry. Leah Emma Spaden. Leighton James Turkelson. Quinn Marie Turkelson. Bryce Michael Westby. Adley Nicole Wiswell. I am honored to tell you all congratulations and you all you are high school graduates. The graduates would like to take a moment to present their families with flowers.
Okay, I'm gonna mute this again because I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted. Okay, we're back with sound. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that was copyrighted music.
I have truly enjoyed watching all of you grow throughout the years. You were a class that wasn't afraid to challenge each other, whether it was academics, athletics, or organizational leadership. You almost greeted the next challenge that was there. Along the way, you challenged each other to be better humans. I have had the pleasure of being a part of 25 graduating classes. Yes, I'm old. And each year I'm excited to see what lies ahead for you. I see the excitement grow in each of you as you finish this chapter and prepare for the next. And I can't help but share in that excitement. Am I nervous for some of you? Yes. You're not too hard, but I just happened to look at you. I really did so good. I get one last time, Britt. Mrs. O has encouraged all of you to read daily during your high school years. And I want you all to think of this chapter and this life as a great book. This is just one part of it. Like every good book, none of us can wait to get to the ending and we don't know what that might be. Some chapters are more exciting than others. Some make us cry. Some make us laugh. And some we want to skip. The truth is though, if you skip a chapter, the end is not going to make sense. Don't rush through. Learn lessons and take a little something away from each chapter. When you get to the end, be able to say you're proud of the story that you wrote. This world has so many things to offer you, but you all have a whole lot to offer this world as well. I would like to think that we were part of one of the good chapters most of the time, and the small lessons that you were taught throughout your time at PHS, or the lessons that some of you taught us. Quinn, hand size matters. Josie, passports are actually for leaving the country. Diamond, any number is not 25. Layton, it is not necessary to copy a blank piece of paper, we actually have more. Alan, the buses aren't electric, they're actually diesel and we plug them in so they'll start in the wintertime. To a few of you, breaking into the weight room is actually illegal. Leah, carrying a fish in the hallway sometimes appears normal. Rainy, not everyone wearing orange comes from a detention center. Colin, all that wander are not lost. And just for future reference, you should all listen to Katie more often, especially when he tells you not to paint here. Tucker, you've taught us a lot about perseverance, and what some might see as a disadvantage, you have turned into an advantage. When Tucker wanted to, he could literally tune us all out, and when asked about it, you just got a smile. As always, songs make me think of memories or lessons, and from the minute I heard the song, Leave a Light On in the Kitchen, I thought of your class. The lyrics go, always check the door before you lay down, keep a glass of water by the bed, a dose of local honey to keep your nose from running, never back up farther than you have to, pray for those that don't have a prayer. Beyond those little lessons and the things that you have been told over the years, the chorus of the song is what you need to remember. Trust yourself. You better love yourself, because you do, till you do, you ain't no good for anybody else. When you need someone to listen, that's why I leave the light on in the kitchen. Trust yourselves. Laugh at yourself. If something tries to hold you back, give up and give it hell. Give up and give it hell. And for heaven's sake, always have a place to do some crying and complaining, and always leave a light on in the kitchen. This life will throw things at you that no matter how well you think you've prepared, you're not. Learning that those things that are beyond our control and accepting those challenges as they come sometimes requires support from those around you. Please remember that this little community will always leave a light on for you. We are here whenever you need a hug or a kick in the butt. So don't ever think you're fighting a battle alone. Go out into this world with confidence and follow your dreams. If the graduates would please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to present to you the Phillip High School graduating class of 2024. Congratulations.
And that concludes graduation at Phillip High School. And thank you for watching.